Hello and welcome to another update video about gold. We want to take a look at gold did at the end of the week. At the moment, it's going according to plan. So far, the trend reversal area here was successful. Silver a little bit stronger than gold, absolutely. Silver is normally a little bit more volatile than gold. From that point of view, not really too much of a surprise. I still see this here as a 1-2 setup. So basically a first impulse after the February low to the April high, which is bullish. Been talking about that for weeks and weeks and weeks. Yeah, we've been waiting, or we waited for price since May. We waited for price to get into this yellow support region, which is between 1937 and 1865, to find support there and to turn around. Now, to be fair, the current move is not enough to be very euphoric. It's not yet enough for me to confirm that a low is in place. So we talk about that right now and what the weaknesses are around the current chart and where the relevant next breakout point is. And we had a bit of a breakout point that was well known. This descending wedge pattern here on the chart was very clearly defined, and a break above the trend line was supposed to be a first indication that it is starting to move up. And since then, obviously, price moved from around 1934 all the way up to 1967, and currently it's at 1964. So the idea is currently that a wave 2 could have completed. It's too early for me to really fully confirm it because the structure is a bit ambiguous. We talk about why. So first of all, off the June low, we had a 5-wave move to the upside. I made you aware about that at the time, that we had 5 waves up. So I tentatively counted that already as a wave 1, and the move down in 3 waves, I counted as a wave 2. Wasn't convinced about this pattern because we only had, at best, a leading diagonal, yeah, in 5 waves, but very messy. This structure never gives you trust. So you can never really trust a diagonal. So you always need to wait, okay, in the wave 2 pullback, can we hold a higher low? It did that. And can price break above the previous high? And it did that. And normally that would be enough to confirm that a low is in place. Never certainty, but confirmation. Now the problem is this structure up there looks very messy as well. So it's not a clear impulse. This move up, the first move up here, is again very corrective. 3 waves, yeah, and then here as well. Everything seems to be a huge 3-wave structure. I don't know. I'm not happy with that. So what we might see here is a larger diagonal structure. They seem to be everywhere in every market at the moment. Just a sign that markets are getting more complex, and they might be more complex at the moment. But how could that work? I mean, let me take the subwaves out. Maybe all of this is going to be a larger wave 1 leading diagonal in which the subwaves are corrective. So for example here, W, X, Y structure in wave 1, A, B, C in wave 2. Here again, W, X, Y structure. And we could have topped in the 3rd wave now, yeah, maybe. It's just, we need to be ready when, or we need to be aware when these, so it could become a larger 5-wave move, right? But again, a larger diagonal. Not happy with that. Not happy with that because it's not a structure we can trust. And if we now get an overlap with wave 1, which is 1943, 1942, then we certainly have either a correction still and we get one more low, or it's a diagonal, a larger diagonal. I really have difficulties to count the whole thing as an impulse. But for now, I remain tentatively bullish here, short term as well, because obviously we're making higher highs, higher lows, and we broke out of our support area to the upside. Yeah, the trend reversal worked where it was supposed to happen. It's just that structurally, I'm not very convinced at this stage. So I've got a wave 1, I've got a wave 2, I've got a wave 3. So this is just a 3-wave move right now. We now want to wait for wave 4 pullback. And that should normally go into the region between. Let's do that. I'm going to add the 61.8 retracement as well because we could be in a diagonal. So the pullback might be deep. Support is between 1931 and 1954. Below 1931, something more bearish might happen. So ideally it's holding that, and then we could get a wave 5. And if we have a wave 5, again, same story. We want to look for a 3-wave pullback. This would be a wave 1. This would be a wave 2. So there's still a bit of waiting for clarity, but nevertheless the setup worked. We've got one more setup here, and then see if we can get one more high in a wave 5. Resistance to the upside is major resistance point. Breakout point is here, the $2,000 level. But we have structural resistance along the way here at 1987. We can add a horizontal line. This will also be a potential breakout point, but then $2,000 is just there. So it might very well be we do another higher low here, and then maybe a rally to round about 1987. That would be a wave 1, then a pullback. We'll see, but 1931 needs to hold to remain, to keep that scenario alive. Yeah, that's my update about gold. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.